Each person spends 1/3 of their life asleep. That's about 25 years for a 75-year-old. That time is necessary for our survival, though, and it's possible to get more out of those years by taking control of your dreams. It's a process called lucid dreaming. That's when you become aware that you're dreaming while you're asleep. Beth Basin has more. Beth?
Deborah, realizing that you're dreaming may not seem all that special, but becoming aware that you're dreaming can allow you to be the master of your own dreams.
You could have adventures all night long, every night, and you wake up totally refreshed.
Bruce Gelerter says that's the power of lucid dreaming. By learning how to become lucid or aware that you're dreaming, he says you can wake up on the right side of the bed every day. Bruce is an electrical engineer. He sells products for the mind, body, and spirit. Bruce says he's mastered the art of lucid dreaming and shared a few tips on how to get started.
One way to do it is by looking at your hands.
During the day, Bruce says to keep looking at your hands. Then when you're dreaming and you see them, they'll appear strange and you'll know you're dreaming. Another method is to go into your dreams consciously.
As you're going to sleep, you stay conscious and you do tell yourself, I want a lucid dream tonight.
The trick is to avoid waking yourself up once you get there. Next, Bruce showed me some of the technology that can also help you get started.
This is a regular sleep mask. It's very comfortable.
It's called the Nova Dreamer. The mask detects when you go into the REM, or rapid eye movement, state of sleep, and then flashes light to help induce dreaming.
Well, put this on first.
To introduce me to lucid dreaming, Bruce hooked me up to a more high-tech device called the Nova Pro. It allows you to select your own program. You keep your eyes closed, but can sense the light flashing. Music in your ears also helps get your brain into a dream state.
Just enjoy the ride.
Bruce says the brain then takes light and turns it into creative concepts and scenes, a virtual playground for the mind. It took a few minutes, but as I began to relax, there was a definite payoff.
It got really super intense for a moment, and now it's pretty mellow.
I started seeing vivid images and felt like I was playing a role in my own movie.
I feel like my eyelids are jumping everywhere.
Afterwards, I felt energized and I wanted to do it again. For many people, lucid dreaming can be an aid for overcoming a fear.
And I chose this scenario, didn't I?
Yes. To face your last remaining fear of heights.
In the movie Vanilla Sky, Tom Cruise's character overcomes his fear of heights during a lucid dream.
Well, they can actually change the outcome and they can actually change what's going on in the dream.
Bob Burcham is a sleep tech at Memorial Hospital's Sleep Disorder Center. He says learning to lucid dream can also help people overcome their nightmares. He recommends those with chronic nightmares see a psychologist to learn how.
All your wires are still attached?
90% of the patients who come here are treated for sleep apnea, which is the absence of breath during sleep. Burcham says he only has a few patients that lucid dream. Learning to do it takes practice and patience, and it may not happen overnight, but if successful, it can be the key to unlocking your dreams.
I definitely believe that once we integrate our subconscious with our conscious, we'll have a lot more power as people to live a happier life.
Lucid dreaming is also becoming popular with paraplegics because of things they can do in their dreams that they can't do in their everyday life. Now, I should also mention that people who have epilepsy should stay away from those flashing lights because they could trigger a seizure. Now, if you have a story or any ideas about things that just can't be explained, you can email me here at bbasin@fox21news.com. Deborah.
All right, Beth, thanks. Well, the saga will continue with a new Professor Dumbledore. Still to come on Fox 21 News at 9. Find out who will replace the late Richard Harris in the next Harry Potter movie.